Hey guys, I hope you're having a great day today. It's been a while, it's been a couple weeks. I have been, honestly not really feeling it, not really feeling like filming, been super busy with work, with personal things, and again, I apologize, but this might happen a lot and I hope you guys stick with me. So today, we're just gonna do a little chit chat, get ready with me. I don't really have anywhere to go today, but I wanted to get ready just for funsies, working from home today. And yeah, I thought I'd just do maybe a couple life updates as we're getting ready. If you're new here, hi, my name is Vivian. I'm a robotics engineer with a love for all things beauty and makeup related. I try to post 2 times a week. Sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's none, but typically I try to post 2 times a week on Mondays and Thursdays. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe if you aren't already. And let's just hop into it. So I'm gonna start off with some sunscreen. This is just the Supergoop Play sunscreen that I'm trying to finish up. Yeah, like I said, I've just been really busy. This past weekend, I went to Chicago for my birthday, which my birthday was technically yesterday, but we celebrated over the weekend. My significant other and I stayed with a bunch of his friends, which was super fun. I really enjoyed it. I had a great time. We went to a concert. I got to meet the band, got to take a picture with the band, and the lead singer of the band actually commented on my eyeshadow, and I am literally just obsessed with that. I think that is so fun. He definitely didn't have to do that. I was just like baffled. I didn't know what to say, and he was so nice about it. And yeah, it was just a really good experience. I'm really glad that I got to do that. But yeah, so I had my birthday yesterday, went to Chicago, and so I was really busy packing for that, making sure all my stuff was ready for work. It's been a lot this past week, and it's probably gonna be a lot for a while because at work things are picking up. There are a lot of things that need to be done, and I am actually gonna have to travel for work soon, so I'm trying to get all of that ready, which again is a lot. And yeah, just a lot of things going on that I don't have a ton of control over, that I'm just trying to make work for me. Besides Chicago, we went out to, in Chicago, we went out to a bunch of different bars and stuff, just like kind of bar hopping, celebrating. I'm turning 23, by the way. If you didn't know, I am 23 now, and I don't know, time is just so weird to me. Like, I don't know when I turned, I don't know how I got to this point. In my head, I'm still baby sometimes. And yeah, there's just so much going on, and there's so much going on with the world, and I don't know. I feel like time is moving by so quickly, but also like I don't want to miss out on things. I just used the Kosas Revealer foundation, and I used to think that this shade, Light Medium Neutral 200, was a little bit too pink for me, but right now it looks like a perfect match. So I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure if it's just like me getting more or less tan. I don't know, but it looks like a really good match right now. But yeah, so we went a little bar hopping. I met up with a friend from college that lives in Chicago now. It was also one of our friends' birthday as well on Saturday, so it was just a good time all around. I've just been super out of it because of all that, like, recovering, honestly. Might have gone a little hard, but it was a fun time. Chicago is always a fun time, and it's only like a 4-hour drive from where I live in Michigan, so it's a pretty easy weekend drive. Before Chicago, I was looking at buying a house. I put in an offer on a house. The offer was accepted, did the inspection, and then with the inspection there were a lot of problems that popped up that were unanticipated, and to fix all of those problems would have been a lot of money, and it was more than what I could afford because the house already was kind of at the upper end of my budget. So ended up pulling my offer on the house, which was a little disappointing, honestly. Like, I think it was the right move, but it was disappointing for sure, because when we first looked at that house, it was like everything we could possibly want. It was in a gray area. It was really close to where we wanted to be. Like I said, a great area. The listing price was pretty low for that area, but we knew going in, like, we would have to make renovations. We knew going in that the roof would have to be redone. But when we did the inspection, turns out there was a ton of electrical problems, sewage problems, and there was like mold in the attic, and just a lot of things that would have to be fixed before I even moved in that would just be too much money. Like, I just could not afford it. And like the house being at the upper end of my budget anyway, and the house was old and not renovated in terms of like furniture and the kitchen and bathrooms and stuff, and so it was just too much, and I could not afford every single renovation that I would have to do just to move in. So I decided to pull my offer, and the funny thing is, when I did pull my offer, the seller relisted the house, and when they relisted the house, they put in like the description, "Don't let buyers' cold feet stop you from living in this specific area." And I just thought that was funny, because I mean, I guess it was cold feet, but not exactly, because there were just a lot of issues, and I don't know. But when I did put in the offer in that house, the Zestimate on Zillow was like almost 300,000, like way more than what the listing price was. And then I put in my offer for 285, I think, and well, it was 285. And then I pulled my offer, and the reason that, okay, so the listing price was 240. There was a bidding war, so it went up to 285, which is what my offer was, and they accepted, and then did the inspection, pulled my offer. And so when I put in my offer, the Zestimate was 305, and when I pulled my offer and it was relisted, the Zestimate went right down to 240. So I think the seller is just mad because I brought the Zestimate down, and maybe that hurts their chances of getting a higher offer. But you know, the house was relisted, it's pending sale again, so someone else put in their offer and it was accepted, and it's just been a lot. The housing market has been crazy. I know that now is not really the right time to buy. Interest rates are going up a ton, and yeah, it's just been a lot. There's been a lot of things that have happened that I'm just trying to wrap my head around. I'm just trying to get my life in order. And like, I know I'm young, I'm only 23. I'm currently living at home, trying to save money to buy this house in an area that I like more, that's more for millennials, kind of. Technically I'm Gen Z, but I'm on like the cusp of millennial and Gen Z, I don't know. But yeah, life has just been hectic, and the stuff with the housing happened so quickly. Like, we saw the house on Thursday, which is right when it was put on the market. I put in an offer on Friday. There was a bidding war on Saturday, and then our offer was accepted on Sunday. So I'm not entirely sure why it happened that fast. It's just kind of the vibes of the market right now. But yeah, everything happened so fast. And then I got an inspector out there on Tuesday and then pulled my offer on Wednesday. So it was just a lot. It was just stressful for sure. Who let me think that buying a house was going to be easy? That's why. I didn't think it was going to be easy, but I didn't think it was going to be that hard, and I didn't think that there were going to be that many issues with the house when I put the offer in. So I don't know. I'm positive it worked out the way it was supposed to, but there was just a lot going on. There was just a lot that I wasn't prepared for, wasn't expecting. And you know, that's just a lesson learned for continuing looking at houses and in the market that we're in, and the location that we want to live in. And you know, hopefully I find something else soon that I really like. Time will only tell. And you know, things have also been super hectic with work lately. I have to travel for work in the next couple months. So in August I have to travel, in September I have to travel, and October I have to travel, which is kind of a lot. This time of year is usually the busiest just because of the work that I do, the demos that we have to do, and so that is super stressful as well. I have to book travel, I have to get my expenses figured out, I have to do a bunch of paperwork for this, which I mean, it's expected, but it's just a lot that I need to get done, and it's 3 different trips, so I have to do 3 different sets of paperwork. And even besides that, like, my grandma and grandpa have COVID right now. My grandma is not in the best of health to begin with, and so we're really stressed out about her having COVID. And then my my grandma is living with us right now, and by us I mean like my family and my family's, or in my family's home in our guest room, and she's not like super capable of taking care of herself, so we said that like we would watch her and take her and make sure she's okay. My grandpa still has COVID as well, but he's a little bit more active, so he is still living at his own home, and I'm just really stressed out about that. Like, my grandma is not in the best health condition. She has pre-existing conditions, and you know, it's kind of terrifying that something might happen. And I don't know, like, she seems okay, but like I said, she has pre-existing conditions, and I know that this wave of COVID is not as severe as when COVID first started. Her symptoms now are pretty much just the flu. We took her to the doctor. She got an antiviral shot, I think, and we're just trying to take it one day at a time. But it's just a lot. There's just a lot that's going on that I'm trying not to be such like a downer on. You know, it's a stressful time. It can be kind of hard. This e.l.f. glitter eyeshadow, this is in the shade Flirty Birdie. This is what I had on my eyes when I met the band, and the lead singer commented on my eyeshadow, and I am now obsessed with it, and I will only use this. You know, things are starting to look up. I think there are, like, my grandma could be a lot worse. I'm very lucky that she is okay at the time being. We're keeping an eye on her. And yeah, we are just trying to be safe, trying to be as careful as we can in the circumstances that we're in. That's just how things have to be right now. And I'm just very thankful that for the time being my grandma seems okay. I know a lot of people have lost loved ones in the past couple years with the pandemic, and I have been lucky enough that that has not happened to me, and I haven't had to experience that grief yet. I did not mean for this to get so like deep and intense. It just kind of happened. I hope you guys are doing well. I was just kind of trying to explain where I've been the last couple weeks and give you guys a couple of updates. I tend to update my Instagram on my stories a lot more than like what I talk about in my life on my YouTube channel. So if you want to follow me there, you definitely can if you want to keep up to date with what's going on. Yeah, for the most part, I'm just trying to get through, trying to work out all this stuff for work with my grandma. It's just been a time and a half. And yeah, my cousins from Boston are planning on flying in next week. My one cousin is going to UC Berkeley next year, or in the fall, so he is coming to visit us before he moves out for college, which is super exciting. I'm excited to see my cousins. I really only see them like a couple times a year when they fly back to Michigan. And yeah, like I said, it's been a time. But you know, we're getting better. We're on the, or what's that saying? I don't know what that saying is. We're over the hump. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's the right saying. We're on the mend. I think I'm just making stuff up at this point. But anyway, that is basically it for today. It was pretty simple. With all the talking and stuff, this took me like 22 minutes according to the viewfinder. So this video is probably going to be pretty short, but I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me. I am, you know, I'm working through it. I'm sure everyone has something that they're working through, and honestly just lucky to be where I am at this point. And I just want to say that. Thank you so much for watching. All my makeup details, all the products that I use will be listed in the description box down below. A lot of the items were in my project pan, so those might not be super, oh, I didn't do powder. So those might not be super useful to you, but, or new to you, I should say. But if you're interested, the details will be down below. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!